What's up guys, this is CanadaMan1941 and today we will be playing / looking at Cities Skylines. And before I say, this is one of the best games that... Ignore that, just ignore that. Okay, it's gone. Anyways, this is one of the best... Actually, it isn't one of the... This is the best cities building simulators out there on the market today. It is better than SimCity, Cities XX something, whatever it's called. It is just... This is the best sitting skill... I'm spazzing out. I am mixing up over my words of how great this game is. Anyways, I'm pretty sure you guys didn't click on this video to hear me ramble about it in the menu screen. So let's get into a city that I built, and it's pretty awesome. Anyways, I tried to do an earlier recording of this earlier, and the game just basically decided to crash. So here we are, we're in the game. This is me, big old city. It is called Rock Valley, and you can see here that it's very sparse. But now you guys can see how busy the highway is. Right here you got your highway and going into the industrial area, and you know, you got financial areas and residential buildings, and this is the highway that goes through the middle of it all. And here comes a train! I built this train myself. And, well, let's start from the very basics. I'm going to show you how you can build your own cities and stuff like that. Anyways, down here is your demand. So, this is your demand for residential zones, commercial zones, and industrial zones. So I have a very high demand for residential zones at the moment. I don't know why, but apparently we do. So, I'm going to show you. Right here we got roads, you got regular 2-lane roads, blah blah blah, but you got... What you can do is do 2-lane one-way, and that's what I've done over here. You can see these cars are... These are 2 lanes, but they're only going in this direction. And it's the same here. Ignore Josh Craddock down there doing his thing. And, yeah, it goes across, and it's very well done. Now, you also got 4-lane roads. You got 4-lane roads with one-way, and you got highways. This is the best feature. You know how in SimCity that you only had to work with the highways that were granted to you, and then you just have to expand off in littler roads? Well, no! You can't do that. Well, I mean, you can, but you don't have to do that anymore. What you can do is, you can bring the highway through the city itself. This is what I've done here. It started here, and I drug it through here, all the way up in there, and connect it to this highway here. So that way people could come through the city, and, well, they say the highway is the spine of the city. This is what it is like here. So a person living in this apartment, working in this place down here, all we have to do is go up here, get on the highway, cross the river, and then down into the mesh of industrial zone. Well, not industrial zone, but commercial. And, yeah, you can build off-ramps. You can build a highway with the sound barriers, and then you just can build the normal highways. And then you have roundabouts and all that kind of stuff. Next, zoning. You can only... Well, let's take it to example down here. You got the zoning. What you could do is pause the game. It's spacebar. You could zone that to be residential, but I'm not going to do that because of reasons. So you got low density and you got high density. These are both residential, these are commercial. You only have one density of industrial, sadly, I don't know why, and this is office zones. These are for the educated workers that come into your city to work. And, yeah, next, districts! I actually have I usually set up districts, but in this city I just decided not to. I don't know why. I just decided it was not-ish. Anyways, next, electricity! You gotta keep your city powered with telephone wires and stuff and etc. Where's all this power coming from, you may wonder? Well. I had a nuclear power plant over here somewhere. That's the place where it was. I destroyed it though because I found a much better resource. Now this is the place right here. This is not where I get all my electricity. If you come over here near the edge of the map, you see this amazing dam! I built this dam by hand. And you can see here it is producing 1600 megawatts of electricity for the city to run on, which is plenty. And it just looks majestically awesome. Just saying. This railroad bridge, oh man. It actually went through the valley. This used to be a valley, but now it's dammed back. You see cars going on the bridge, it's awesome. And I had to rise it. Next, water! Your citizens need a drink of water every now and then, because all human beings need water or else they'll die. So, this is my main water collection thing up here. It's right above the dam, and it just intakes water and put it to the national system. Now, most citizens poop. I've learned that. Many citizens like to use the bathroom every once in a while, so you have to build sewage places and stuff. So if you go downstream into the bay, we got these are sewage treatment plants, and what they're doing is basically taking all the shite and the stuff, and they're putting it in these things. They take out, well, if we look here, they take out about 85% of the raw sewage that's in there, and then it just dumps it into the water. If you can see here on the pollution map, it's not good. Now, if you can tell, I used to have it down here, but that was actually killing some people, so I decided it was best to move it to a more suitable location. Next, garbage! People don't like garbage piling up in cans all over your cities. Nobody does. I mean, it's just terrible when the garbage men don't come on Monday. So you have to make incinerators and all that kind of stuff around your city to make sure that the garbage doesn't overflow in people's trash cans, and that will make people very, very unhappy. Healthcare. Your citizens need to stay alive for a fairly large amount of time. But these also have availability, so the healthcare for my city is sort of above what it needs to be, which is a good thing. You also, pardon me, but people do die, and I say when people die, they have to be sent to either a graveyard or a crematorium. Now, I don't have too big of a problem because I have several located all over my city, and for some reason a crematorium makes people happy. I have no idea why, but it makes people happy. But I'm not complaining, because anyways, next you got the fire department. Buildings tend to burn down when you're not looking at them. So, say for example, this area has a very higher hazard zone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to plonk down the building there, people go happy, and the buildings, they're safer from the fire. And yeah. Next, crime. I don't really have to deal with crime in the city just because people don't really like to bother being naughty, except for maybe in this area. Pardon me. But yeah, if you need a problem, you got 2 police stations and jails. Next is education. Education is very important. It allows educated workers to work in your cities, and that is a very good thing. So you can see the maximum capacity. We have a lot of people getting an elementary school education, except for maybe in this area, which I should fix. It's fixed. And now we got high schoolers. High schoolers, you all know them. I am going to be one pretty soon. Pardon me. It's very hard to talk for a very large amount of time while trying to keep your voice. So we got the high schools, and you got the universities, which is higher levels of education. Now, next one is quite a bumload. It's a biggie. Transportation. So, what you've got buses, subways, trains, boats, and planes. I don't have any planes or buses, but I will be showing off the metro. What I do have, I have a little circle line right here. And you can see you know, if we zoom in, you can see the people sitting there, and if we speed up time, you can see, eventually, if a subway train comes, around, yeah, it's gonna come eventually. Be patient. It'll be here. Wait for the subway train. It's never gonna get here. Okay, so basically you got little trains and they're going around the place and they're picking up souls in the city and they're taking them to their place. Ah, there's a train. So if you can see down here, there's a train going to pick up some people and, you know, dropping them off. So you can see up here I got 1,782 per week riders on the metro and 18 tourists per week. Now we got trains. Now I have two train lines, one that goes from the industrial zone into the not very sort of out part of town, and then, well, I got this one right here. Why is it nighttime? I want to show off all this stuff, and yet it becomes nighttime. That's just perfect. So let's make it daytime. Now this one right here goes from here, and then it goes through here. It goes through the middle of a highway, which could be a bad decision on me, but, you know, it looks ish, so I just decided to keep it. Traffic was backing up from here, up this bridge, all the way back here, keep going back, all the way to up here. It went on the exit ramp, and it went all the way back to here. So I thought, what if I put a train station in there? And that's what I did. As you can see here, we've got a train coming in. So if you wanna take a look at the train, you know, have a ridey ride. So basically, what this train does, these are all commercially buildings. No, don't leave me, train. These are all commercially buildings on the island, and that's a dead guy needing to be transported. Pardon me. So now we're going over the bridge, back to the main part of the city. Trains are a very good and efficient way to get people around your city, and they're just cool looking. So you got 240 capacity on normal passenger trains and stuff like that. So crossing gates go down, we go through the middle of the highway. I should really fix that, but you know, it's just impeding the flow. That's all it's doing. So I don't know what. Hey, there's another train. Look here, going over the bridge, and there's the other train. So a lot of people use this because it's a lot better than using the highway. In many cases, it is a lot quicker to use the highway than the, just in many cases, it's a lot easier to use the highway. You can see how busy it is. You just scroll in, see cars every 5 seconds. Well, not even that. It's just every not often. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So you also got, boats. Oh yeah, also in trains you got, freight. Freight is a great way of getting business and things into your city. As you can see, a freight train is pulling out. It delivered some goods, and a lot of trucks and cars will come in here, and they will pick up goods, and then they'll get on the highway and be sent back to their places of origin. And you can see another train coming in. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. I'm not sick, I've fixed myself, but I'm okay now. So I don't know what's happening. Boats. Passenger ferries, yeah. It provides connection for the passengers and stuff. I don't know. I don't really care. But the freight, it does the same thing as a freight and a train. It allows them to import goods from other nations and stuff. Oh, this looks like a crash. It's gonna happen. It's probably not gonna be a crash. But, parks and recreation, that just makes people happy. I don't really care much about parks because, you know, it's just reasons. What are these? Unique buildings. These are buildings that are unique to the world and stuff. Yeah. What's this? A stadium! Wait, what? Oh, okay. Okay. I gotcha. So we got, oh, I didn't even know these existed. I found something out today. So you got the Eden Project, Space Elevator, Fusion, Power, Medical, blah. Then you got the budget panel, which I have no clue how all this works. It's tax rates, budgets, loans, and all that kind of stuff. Next is policies. Now, in my city, I have 3 policies. We have taxation, city planning, but services, I've got a smoke detector distribution, which basically allows smoke detectors to be distributed through the city, so that way fire is rare, because I used to have really big fire problems in previous cities that I built, and I didn't like that. And so I put that on. Another one is I allowed recreational use. So basically, like marijuana and all that kind of stuff, that's legal in my city. It sort of increases the tourism rate. It also it slightly increases the tax rate because of marijuana sales and all that kind of stuff. I could be wrong about all these drugs, but you know, it's controlled because the police budget is increased a little bit, which is sort of ish. I mean, it's money going out the pocket, and yeah. So next we got free public transportation, because citizens love it when they don't have to pay for crap. Now, you can easily see that it's rush hour, apparently, because it's backed up. It's very, very backed up trying to get into the industrial system, because there's a lot of jobs in here. Ignore all the abandoned buildings, there are plenty of jobs here. Yeah. There's another train! Anyways, you can see how busy it is. It's nice. I really love busy cities, because it's nice and neat. So that's almost everything I've gone over, except we have 2 more things. We got the budget panel, well, the bank balance panel, which shows you how much currency you have in the vault. I put on infinite money, so that way it'd be a bit easier, but don't tell anybody. Anyways, that's just it. And this is how much you're getting weekly. Now over here you have your population panel. So as you can see, in this city right now, I have 43,576 people, and plus 60 every week, roughly. Well, I mean, that's what it's telling me. Oh my god, it's getting backed up. One thing, actually, what I'm gonna do, the thing that I'm thinking about, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the mechanics of this game. I'm going to build a residential zone, because they've been screaming at me to build a residential zone since forever. So, you click on this, you click on the ground, and you go over. Now, you build... oh crap, I did not mean to do that so slightly-ish. So we go over and over. These souls are gonna get a good view of the lake. Why did I say lake? It's not a lake. It's where 2 rivers meet. Oh my gosh, I remember I built a dam down here, and then when I broke the dam, everything flooded. All this commercial was waterlogged, and that was a fun time. So we're gonna build some mostly business. I'm gonna have commercial at the rear, and then we're gonna have a bridge. Going across and connecting to the not like that, to the industrial zone, and then we can level out all commercial, because there's a high demand for commercial right now. Oh, and they're already being built. So what we need to do, we need to connect this up to the power services, which are here, conveniently located across the river. And man, they are building quick. Another thing, water. Where's the nearest water tower? Okay, not that one. What I decided for this little segment over here, this is independent from the rest of the water supply, and that's, yeah. Make sure you don't have any spaces. Okay. So I got a sewage treatment plant and a water tower here to feed this area, which is independent from the rest. However, the sewage does get carried downstream a little bit, and there are probably like little children frolicking down here in the little stream areas, but hopefully their mother told them how badly it is to swim in a river that's located right next to a city because of the situation in New York. But I'm not gonna get in depth to that. Well, that's a lot of traffic. So yeah, if we speed this up, you see that the demand's going down because there's a supply of the buildings over here. And, yeah. So I forgot what I was gonna say. You also have a bulldoze option, which is, I think, one of the last things that I need to show you guys. So I really need to destroy some of these abandoned buildings, 'cause apparently the economy is sort of doing ish in my city right now, and the dog's barking at the top of his lungs, God knows why. Yeah. And if we destroy that, and there's also a mods option. You have like 3 default mods. You have like hard mode, and infinite funds, and something else. I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, all achievements are unlocked, like milestones. So it's like if you get this many citizens, you get this much, and then if you get so many citizens, you get that much. That's basically milestones, how that works. And yeah, people here. Buffer to bumper, 2 lanes of traffic. And same situation over here. Don't really know why, because of reasons, but, okay. Next we got a nice little mountaintop community overlooking the rest of the city, pretty cool. Anyways, I think that's all I really needed to show you guys. That is beautiful. Yeah, that's all I really needed to show you guys. That was Cities Skyline. Buy it on Steam. Christmas is coming up, so buy it on Steam, because it is absolutely worth it. Every single penny is worth this game. And of course the city is not. A city is never complete. So, yeah. That's me. This is the Cities Skylines. If you like this video, like us, subscribe to my channel. See you on the next video. Later.